Good morning, Squat House. We're about to head back to Jackson. I am sad to see these go. I love these revs. I don't know how this is possible. My jack isn't in my truck. Harbor Freight jack acquired. All right, fellas. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! Good morning, fellas. I have got quite the side quest for us today. If you saw yesterday's vlog, you saw me lose my jack. I have located it. It is, to no surprise, at the Squat Farm, our Airbnb from last weekend. So today, I'm about to get my jack, and there's a show on the way back that I'm gonna stop and speedrun a YouTube video out of. Also, I haven't told anybody that I'm coming to this show. I actually told a couple people that I wasn't. So it'll be a little bit of a surprise for them. And I get to pop out all my new wheels. So let's get on the road, fam. All right, boys, we're about halfway to picking up the jack. Better run in here and get Subway. I think I only have like 80 bucks on my Apple card, so but let me pay at the pump. I gotta go inside. There are so many people here. I low-key hate this gas station, but I mean, they're all coming for the same reason that I want to stop here. Man, that looks good. Sandwich required. We're gonna throw some gas in and get on the road. The show should be like an hour back this way once we get the jack. Come on, come on, come on. I gotta find my lug key real quick so I can check the torque on these because I put them on with a half-dead impact and it's stressing me out. No luck locating the spline key, fam. That's a little bit stressful. I'm sure I could just like express ship one off Amazon like overnight, but at the same time, we like DB one of these tires or something. We're just cooked. Made it to Columbia. I'm about to just run in AutoZone right here and see if they have spline keys. I'm pretty sure they do just have spline lug keys separately. I was thinking it was like spike keys, I guess, but they should have singles. All right, yeah, perfect. I don't know which one. Maybe if not.
Turn left.
God, I'm pretty sure it's this. Oh, well, I can bring it back in if it don't work. Looks like somebody who did that once with this one. It's taped up. There's low-key a line in there. I'm just going to come out here and check which spline mine is. Let me see. I think it should be the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to see if they got a breaker bar in here, too. I can feel my eyes starting to close, but I don't want to take more algae unless I took that stinking Benadryl last night and, like, passed out. Package secure, a little more wasted money. I low-key said ma'am to some, like, borderline femboy in there, and then I saw that his name tag said Ethan. I don't know if that's what he was going for or not. Dang it, dude. Wrong key. Hold on. I'm stupid, dude. I got these at O'Reilly's, so the AutoZone ones aren't even the same brand. We got to go to O'Reilly's. All right, O'Reilly's touchdown. Dude, look at this. Hey, where'd he go? What size wheels is this? Lugs tight. They were probably fine, but peace of mind. It costs a lot more than a spline key and a breaker bar to run a wheel off. So. This drive felt so long. We're almost back to the Squat House, but I wanted to stop and look in this creek. This is where we was talking about fishing, but we never came back and fishing. I just wanted to see if there's anything in it. You can't tell me this doesn't look like a goated fishing spot. It's like deep right there. I see 2 little spots right there. 2 little spotted bass. Where'd they go? They were sitting right there. I don't even know if I see them anymore. Let's get a quick TikTok clip right here and then move on. We are way late to this event, but needed to get my jack back. That's the main priority, to be honest. There's so-key a bunch of fish down here. I don't know if it's just like big creek chubs or if it's like actually smallmouth and spots, but you can see fish moving all over the bottom. There she is, bro. My jack. I knew this thing had to be here, bro. I didn't even remember getting it out, but I think I got it out when we was all trying to ride together in the truck. Well, now we got a brand new one. Let's get this thing loaded up and hastily get out of here, because if we get caught talking, we're gonna be like 2 hours late to this show. We already are, dude. It's like 1 right now. Show started at 11. Jack secured. That's part 1. Now we're headed to the show. We only have several to look up the directions, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I will pick y'all up when we get at the old venue. Currently trying to find the venue. I'm like circling around this church right here. We're about to run out of time, bro. It's like 2 o'clock now. Oh, am I gonna clear this? Oh, it's over there. Is that it? Yeah. It's down there in the bottom on the left. Oh, there they are. All right, what have we found? Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Tennis ball, son. Hey! Okay, look, let's be so for real. Like, compared to a show price, it's not like that's something crazy as a meet like that. I came to kind of show the difference in a show and a meet. So, like, $35, $10 spectator, $25 entry. I don't know where VIP is. I think they were doing a giveaway with VIP. There's some cool trucks over here, though. Oh, there's Caleb. Here goes Lulu. I like the smaller stuff, honestly. It's like, you know, like I said, if you could pay $25 to basically have a parking lot meet that you know you're not going to get kicked out of and have some awards, cool. You don't even really have to have awards. It's just a venue that you know you can have people come to. You just have to advertise it right and like find the right price level for that. All right, let's go look around. We saw most of the trucks here last weekend in Fayetteville. We're really not that far from Fayetteville. We're in Centerville. And these couple of queers over here, saw them last weekend.
Look.
I hate
Miller needs these.
Do they even make T2As anymore?
Yeah, make 228s.
They make what?
228s.
Is that the different ones?
Yeah, that's a 500
These were pink, dude. These used to be fire, and then everybody started hating them.
It's my 2015 Tahoe. Bugs all over the front of it.
First person to ever run the 2026 stocks on the truck. I don't know what GM thinks about this. They worked so hard on this wheel just for it to go on a squatted piece of shit.
Squatty, 3-inch top, 1.5" bottom in the front, -3 in the back.
So this should be. So this is just like this is a 1/2 inch bigger than my level set up with a 2.5, 1.5.
On a train.
Need to get it in a tray. This thing right here is slick. Who is this?
It's Hank's old truck.
Oh, really? If this is Hank's old truck, this thing has seen more tickets than anything like in this parking lot. Huge on the Cognito. I don't really know how I feel about these reps, but they're not bad at all. Cognito turned up a polite amount. No ball joint spacers with the bottom level on the 10 to 12 strut. That's tough, dude. That's honestly like a perfect cog setup. If you had this just like on a truck with the rear running 40s, that would be like kind of the ideal use of that lift, I feel like. Yeah. That actually is tough. I don't know that I've seen another bag canyon.
There's not, because I don't make a kit for it.
What is the kit? So what'd you do?
I got air duct because I don't have any air ducts in the tank.
Oh.
But I had to custom weld all these brackets.
Dang, so did you make those?
Yeah.
That looks pretty good, actually.
Because no one makes them. I had to weld
Huh.
them.
How about that? That's tough. I remember like in high school wanting to wrap my truck and like looking at this wrap and thinking about it.
Everybody wanted to wrap this color. I mean, I did.
When did you do it? Is it recent
It
or
was
did you do
painted
it
a
while ago?
long time ago. I just got it in December.
Oh, so this is paint.
Yeah, this is.
Dang.
Door jams are done. Engine
Oh
bay's
my
done.
goodness. Dude, that is beautiful. I thought that was just like the 3M wrap. Oh my goodness, hold on. Even the cover and the bay is crazy. That's actually awesome. How about that? The door jams too. Man, that's an expensive paint job.
I got 4/8 for it at the house, but the box is temporary with two CT sounds 8.
Dude, 4/8's a low-key beat. People like don't give enough
I
credit
have
for
4/8
that.
in a ported box in their sundowns.
Really? So here's what this truck used to be, on a bulletproof and everything with 28s. That's crazy, man. It's like we got stripped down.
Yeah, cab off, paint.
How about that? That's an ex-show truck. Here's Caleb's truck. This thing's always clean. I never really like stopped and looked at this thing up close, but it is dope. Multicolored powder. Hey. Man, how about this, dude? That is slick too. I love this thing. And then the engine bay is done to match too. Clean. Man, look how clean his frame and like fender liner is. That's actually kind of awesome. I feel like the lighting's really bad out here. This video is gonna look like it's in a filter. Found the cool kids corner. We got the Stuff 7s. I've seen the Lindsay's Tire video yesterday about how Stuff 7s didn't work on this, but the dude had spacers. It works if you have spacers. The whole issue with 7s is cutting the bumper. Like as long as this clears inside the bumper, you can pull the crash bar. I don't know if that's pulled or cut. You can pull the crash bar, trim the fender well liner. Like if it'll clear the bumper, it's a whole nother story. What up? This thing's fire, dude. I love this body style. This is one of the cleanest trucks. I'd be between like a 18 to 21 or like this new body F-150 and a 19 to 24 truck as for the next truck I'd like to have. And this is like a hidden gem, dude. Oh my goodness. Imagine this on a setup with bags and everything. This like could be a fire truck. This is like 2021 style right here. This would have broke the internet back in the good old days. Simple and clean with the tubular uppers, stock outers, chrome show off. That's fire, bro. This is my boy right here from Lexington. He's got a 7 to 13 rough country with super lift spindles. He really needs like tubular uppers, not the RC uppers, because the RC uppers are extended. So you got a 5-inch crossmember and an 8-inch spindle. There's way too much. It's too flat on top. And then when you have an extended upper too, unless you just really, really max the lift out. I think he's got his alignment right, but still the angle is gonna be a little bit off. But beautiful truck. I like the idea there. The 7 to 13 rough country is a 5.5-inch crossmember, so if you put bigger spindles in it, it's basically like a little max track. He's probably not having too much trouble with the RC uppers. If you try to put bigger spindles and these uppers in like a max track, it definitely wouldn't work. But the rough country crossmember for the 7 to 13 is significantly wider down there on the bottom, so he's really probably not having that much of an issue. Nice. Clean Tahoe right here. 99 to 06 rough country is low-key the best lift for these trucks. I'll say, I don't know about the best lift, but depending on how much money you want to spend. I mean, tubular uppers, angles are a little bit worse than like the show off just because it's got bigger brackets, but at the same time, I don't know, that is a chunk bigger. Like, it just depends on how much money you want to spend and how much it's worth to you, you know? Cool thing about the 9906 rough country though is it's not like it's a 7 to 13 kit where they, you know, where they have a 5-inch crossmember and the big spacers to have like the 5 to 7.5-inch kit. 6-inch kit with torsion bar drops is going to be a 6-inch kit with 6-inch bracket. Just like how this is going to be a 7-inch with 7-inch brackets, or an 8. It's probably an 8-inch, honestly. I haven't ever measured a 99 to 06 crossmember. I don't know, man. Y'all drop some 99 to 06 torsion bar secrets down in the comments. Here's the old rig. Maybe I'll actually get an award today. I ain't worried about all that. Wait, so like this is actually like a, yeah, best POS again. All right, wait, let's legit question. How many awards did they bring? Like, what's the setup for this as a meet per se, not like a show?
I don't know the total. I was just told about the GMC part. He's got one for best Chevy, obviously, best in the show, And then he has like a top 3, clean and simple-ish, 14, 18. Yeah, in other words, he's got a top 3 GMC in his.
Oh, look, there's these. Get in. I can't leave my boyfriend here. Wait, that might actually be a peak trade. The 2612, what are those? Artem 2612 Artem for the 14 axis. I don't know. Your tires are pretty well.
Hey,
the back
all
tire's
three
not
of
as
them are
good. Tread.
except for that one. That
Oh,
one's
really?
The only one that's
Oh.
14 miles?
All these are good tread. Yeah, they're 14 watts. Man, clean truck right there. I don't know if this is the same truck that I think it is. I mean, it has like a similar wheel. I don't think it is. This is a clean truck though, and this truck could go a lot bigger with that McGoy's. This is okay, a perfect McGoy setup though with RC uppers, like the 7-9s and a small bottom level. That's about all you could do without bolt-in uppers because you have that big 8-inch cross member and just a 7-inch, 7-9 spindle. Saw this last weekend. This is a super clean 10th gen. Dude, Lulu's truck.
I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Boy, yeah. That's low-key a fire set of mud wraps. The mud wraps for some reason might look better on those stocks than the Chrome LTZ stocks. I don't really know why. Oh, another truck from this weekend. Love this thing. I was telling him how he could make it a little bigger. I don't think I've actually ever seen that before. The 400 level on the 6s and 5s. Ooh, Badix on the OBS. That's actually awesome. And then the Titan. That's kind of unique. You don't see a Titan much. Here's an OG Superlift. Not many people would even know what this right here is. This is an OG Superlift. So this is an 8-inch cross member with an 8-inch spindle. He's got it set that's a 2.5 with a 7-9 and RC uppers. That's just about how I had mine set up back in high school. But like I said, that's a full-size Superlift right there. OG cross member. Ooh, how about that? That is fire, actually. Wait, I think I called this one out here a 10th gen. This is a 10, the other one's an 11. Talked about this lift before on TikTok. I don't really fully understand what's going on, but we got Uniball uppers and the FabTech. Holy Heim spacer. How about that? I don't know about that. There's no reason it don't work though from engineering mindset. I see all this stuff that people hate on squatted trucks and I just look at it from the engineering mindset. I'm like, dude, that's not gonna break. Man, this is awesome. Once again, saw this one this weekend, or saw this one last weekend. Cognito uppers with the 2-inch. I don't really know why. I don't know if it would work if you made an upper for this one that's arched the other way, because that's just how the goofy 1924 trucks are. I don't know. A little game of pickup going down over here. Hey, look.
What up?
What are you doing? Love this thing right here. I've seen this truck. I don't remember how many times we've seen this truck, but first time I saw this was at my Builds on the Battlefield show. This is such a clean paint, such a clean spindle setup. What is this right here? This truck's pretty big. I've seen this walking by. 2614s. Looks like it might be, no bags. Let's see what we got. We got Cognitos up front, a McGoy's cross member. Oh yeah, perfect. That could actually go a chunk bigger without a ball joint spacer. That's perfectly flat. That's kind of beautiful, dude. Actually, I don't even think I'd make that bigger. That's flawless. Man, dude, how slick is this? What an F-150. That's a bog unit, son, with the bike in the bed. This is what I really wanted to be able to come and show y'all, that you can do a small event like this with a venue that's not a full rodeo arena. You know, you can have something good, you can have something quality. And you know, my expectations coming into this as a $25 show isn't high, and I'm happy. Like, I was overly satisfied, whatever you want to say. If you're looking to do your first event and you promote it as a full-on show, you're making these awesome graphics, you're talking about, you know, just how crazy it's going to be, people are going to come and be disappointed. I think this is kind of perfect. This is like a beautiful, professional, small event. Last time I'm going to say this, but we saw this truck this weekend too. This is fire. Ooh. I put the megaphone up. McGoy's, the clean reps. This thing is so clean. It almost looks like it has color match headlights for some reason, but it's just clears. C37s will never not be fire. Monster spindle set up with just the tubular uppers, bottom level and the top level. Is that KSP? Yeah, I think it's KSP uppers. So KSP uppers are tubular, but they're extended. The eBay uppers are stock length, so you can use those for different setups. There's times when it's a benefit to have the eBay uppers versus something like this. Clean cat eye right here too. G13s on amps is actually really, really fire. I love that. Spindle setup on the cat eye with the 2 to 4 uppers. That is beautiful. How about our cars here? We got a Mustang, this beautiful 370. This thing's actually kind of awesome. Hang on. All right, maybe I do need a 19 to 24. That's fire. 19 to 24 tri-coat red high country. You did it yourself? Did you like make your little booth or what?
No, sir. I'm a paid body tag at the dealership back in Arkansas.
Dang, okay. How about that? That is slick, bro. This might have to be my next truck purchase. Once again, Jagger's truck. This thing's always slick. The F-150 ball joint angle always kills me. That's insane, but you'll never really see them break. Here's this thing again. Lulu and Jagger are both coming with me to Arkansas next weekend. We've got like a river house booked. Uniball uppers, big Tacoma lift. Slick Cummins right here. I think they're 2616s on 38s, if I just had to guess. There's Zach again, 3526 with the Cas. Man, this thing's clean. The pollen just ruins every clean truck. I need to go wipe mine down, but I'm not even that concerned about it. I think we've made it pretty much around the show. Let's see if there's anything I can make a TikTok of now. Okay, I got like 4 TikToks. I low-key might just sneak out of here. We got to get back for this dinner at like 5, so we need to leave at 3:30 anyway. Realistically earlier, but I don't know. Are we like about to do awards? All right, awards are in 15 minutes. I'm just gonna wait for it then. We'll see. Man, these stupid cloggers are hurting my feet. Chilling in here waiting on awards right now. I think this is perfect. I mean, I already said this, but it shows what I came to show. You can do a small quality event like this that has a bunch of nice trucks. People are really having fun. You can add a couple of vendors to this. I mean, we're like in the middle of nowhere, but you know, if you had food trucks and a couple other things out here, but I don't think anybody is disappointed, and that's kind of the key of this. And at the same time, this doesn't really take away from the potential of somebody to host a show somewhere within 3 hours. Like, it's just local people that are going to come enjoy it, but they know that it's not something necessarily compares to a full show. You really could like pack out this venue though. Like, you could have trucks all the way through this field right here. They ought to keep doing this almost like a once a month cars and coffee type thing, and just like see how big you can make a local event at this venue. Man, wait, did I even look at that truck? Yeah, I think I did. Dang, how about that? In the spectator lot, we got a little Alfa Romeo. Easing around, trying to get to the back of the award so I can like pull off when we get done. It'd be so embarrassing to run over something right now. Snag me a little VIP spot here for awards. All right, your boy got an award. They really did this right, dude. I mean, this is a beautiful award that you're not disappointed by, but it's not expensive. You know, you could literally afford to give this just for your boys. This is awesome, dude. Good job, Lucas and the team up here, man. All right, we slick got to run. We got to get back to our dinner here. We need to get out on the road, so I hate to leave in the middle of awards, but I'm gonna see if we can slip out right here. We on a time crunch.